Howdy y'all, Stock Warden here, back with another video. And today we're looking at Joby Aviation. Joby Aviation has finally put out their Q1 financials, so we'll get a little in-depth on their finances and also where they're looking at moving into for the next few months in the direction coming off of this awesome Q1 standpoint, which, as you can tell, the stock has definitely took a very positive light into what the stock was originally faltering kind of into the low nines and the upper $8 a share, now up well over $10, almost at the $11 marker. So to kind of start everything off, Joby has reported its first quarter revenue of $24.25 million, beating a street consensus estimate of $20.2 million. So the company reported a loss of 12 cents per share, beating another street consensus estimate of a loss of 20 cents a share. Joby ended the first quarter with $2.5 billion in cash and cash equivalents. So the first quarter was highlighted by several company milestones and updates on what comes next. This includes the 2026 Electric Skies Tour, which kicked off in March with flight demonstrations and other events planned to coincide with the 250th anniversary of the United States. Joby completed the first ever point-to-point electric vertical takeoff and landing flight for New York City in April. So what's coming in next for Joby, just coming off of their quarter? The company expects initial operations to begin in this year of 2026 as a part of the White House eVTOL integration pilot program. Joby can begin early operations in up to 11 states ahead of FAA type certifications. This includes operations in New York, Texas, and Florida, amongst others. So Joby is also continuing to still work towards full FAA certification. So the CEO had made a statement stating that with our world-leading demos behind us and the EIPP program ahead, communities across America aren't just reading about the future of flight anymore, they are seeing it in the skies above their own cities. So we are reigning in the next golden era of flight. So that is something that is going to be awesome to see as it continues to progress. So as it stands right now, we have a 52-week trading range on Joby from as low as $6.18 a share up to $20.95 a share as well. So with that being said, they are in the middle of practically in the middle of where their high and low has been. Now there has been a lot of new price targets that has been pushed for Joby now that they have released their Q1. So Morgan & Stanley maintains an equal weight and lowers their price target to $13 a share from $15 a share. Then you also have Needham reiterates a buy for Joby Aviation, and they're going to continue to maintain their $18 a share as well. Concord Genuity maintains a hold on Joby Aviation, and they're lowering their price target to $11.50 a share from $15.50 a share. So still pretty much all the consensus across the board is anything from 15 and up from where they're planning or projecting Joby to be moving. So all of that is absolutely amazing for them to be on hold and buys. So really can't talk too bad on all of that. then for some more of their Q1 numbers, they had a Q1 loss of 0.12 per diluted share, which is just down barely from 0.11 a year earlier. So, revenue from the quarter, which ended on March 31st, was $24 million. And then the company is expecting 2026 revenue to be between 105 to 115 million, which is also above what most analysts have been reporting, anywhere between 100 to 112 million for the year 2026. So their outlook is still looking wider and fuller than, well, what most people are trying to track them at. So all of that is doing some amazing work. Their numbers are looking really good. They have a lot of liquidity and a lot of back cash as well. So they're definitely moving in the right direction, along with them being in the air and starting their true trials where it's not going to be very much longer at all, and they should start getting everyday people off the ground, and that's just going to start pushing this stock and this company to newer heights whenever they're actually pulling in a full public profit. And then not only will that start to take shape, but there will be also a multitude and a almost unlimited numerous set of different contracts for possible U.S. defense as well. So that is something that Joby is going to be more or less a huge front runner on. So that is definitely something to watch out for and keep a close eye on as well. So that is everything that I have on Joby Aviation. So thank y'all for stopping and watching the video. I hoped I was able to bring more information on this stock out to y'all, and hopefully y'all were able to get a little bit more information to either buy or sell or hold on what you have this stock in for your portfolio. So while the stock is trending upwards, that once again does not ever mean that the stock is not going to continue on a skyrocket back up to the 52-week high of $20.95 a share, or it could start to drop back out pending a lot of these FAA contracts and certifications, along with if they have any technical difficulties with their actual on public flight patterns. So, with all that being said, thank y'all for watching the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all on the next one. So this is the Stock Warden, riding off. See y'all come back now, you hear?